So today's video is going to be the installation of the Opt 7 lighting bar on my son's 2019 Laramie Longhorn. Alright, for this installation, it's not going to be the exact same for all Ram 1500s. As you can see, this particular truck has these humps here, and this surface that you attach the light bar to is not straight all the way across. It's got nooks and crannies, and it's got another hump, as you can see, on this end. So we're going to have to pull the light bar out to compensate for these humps. There's no way to attach it right here, so that's the reason that we found these swivel clips and extension clips, which I'm going to give you the part numbers for to compensate for this. I saw some people using 8 or 9 layers of double stick tape, but that's not something we'll want to do. And our objective is to make this installation completely reversible as far as wiring goes, so it can come off if we choose to at some later date. It gives you an idea what the swivel clips look like. So they have 2 screws to install on this end, and then your existing clip from the light bar can screw right into the other end. I'll pull one out and show you. Alright, so that's what they look like. The existing clip will screw right into that end. The other end will screw into the back of the truck under the tailgate, or use double stick tape. We're not sure how we're going to do that. And you can see it swivels, so, and has additional length to compensate for those humps on both sides. So we're proposing to use these probably on both ends. In addition to these, from that same company, we picked up these clips, which are very similar to the clips that are supplied by Opt Lighting. You'll see one right there attached still. But what these do is they will extend the bar out further from the truck base, which is what we're looking to do. We want to make this installation completely reversible. I don't like splicing into the factory harness, so we picked up this jumper cable. You can see it's made by Curt. You can grab it on Amazon. There's a part number, and here's what it looks like. It actually plugs into your existing harness in the back, so you can still use your harness. Has a jumper cable that plugs into the lighting bar, and what we're figuring out how to do, because they recommend that you take this white wire and splice it into the tail light, which I do not want to do. So I saw another video where you can splice this white wire into the middle wire, the middle white wire, which is this one, where I have attached this green wire. That is reverse, which is what you need to attach the white cable to in the tail lights, but I want to do it on the jumper cable, so it's again completely reversible, and we don't do anything to the factory harness. I didn't have a white wire as thick as this white wire, so I used this green one. I attached a clip on the end. I attached a clip on the end of the white wire that's going to plug into that green one, and we already tested this, and it works fine as far as reverse goes. So you do not have to splice into the rear tail light like they tell you to. I even called up Opt 7 Lighting, and they told me you need to, and it won't work off the jumper cable, and they're wrong. It works fine off the jumper cable. So that's where we're at right now. To get a better view now, the green clip, I just spliced away the covering on the white wire, and the white wire, you see where it attaches right in the middle, and you'll notice if you look on your existing harness in your truck that the center wire, let me show you. So if you look right here, you'll see the R for reverse is the middle. which is that white wire we're talking about. So that's how we knew you have reverse on this lower harness. I'm going to clean this up, neaten this up, and then we're going to solder it in here and tape it up. Alright, that's soldered up, not going anywhere, and now I'm going to black tape this and probably put back a wire tie to neaten up this whole harness. Alright, so we got it taped up. Now I'm going to put a wire tie back in there and neaten up this harness. Okay, wire tie's intact, and we're ready with that and this, and now we have to get into actually installing the light bar. Swivel of it, which is a problem. So first thing we're doing is we took one of the swivels and attached the existing clip that comes with the light bar onto it. That's going to give us extension, obviously, another inch or so, inch and a quarter than it was. We'll try that first to see if that gets it in the right position. And now we're going to just use some good old 3M double stick tape to hold the back of it on rather than screwing it, so we can take it off and move it up and down as needed to get it in the right spot, and then we'll mark off where it's got to be installed. We dry fitted it, and what we did is we didn't use the swivel clips, we used the extension clips that we picked up that are very similar to the clips that are supplied by the light bar company, but they pull it out further to compensate for the hump, and it lays flush with the hump, so it works out good and it clears the harness. We got both of them hanging in there right now with 2 pieces of double stick tape, and we're going to put a screw through it and leave the double stick tape on there to pull it out a little bit further we needed. And now we're going to put 2 more clips after we get the screws in the center for extra support. Alright, I got that attached. It's got 2 layers of double stick tape and a screw just to hold it in right there. We're going to put another one here and another one here, and we've got the other one in, as you can see on that end. Right now what we're going to do to get these leveled up is we're going to put the light bar in on those 2 bars and then feed the clip in behind and push it against the back wall with the double stick tape, then take the bar off and put the screws in there to keep it leveled out. Alright, so here's what's happening. This one's holding flush, nice. This one, second clip, and the third clip are being pushed out a little by the harness. Now, we want the harness to fold nicely behind the light bar like it is right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another 1 or 2 pieces of double stick tape behind clip number 2 and clip number 3. Clip number 4 is fine. So behind 2 and 3, we're going to put 2 more pieces of double stick tape to push it out just a little more. Just in case we put the tape here, we don't want the drill damaging any of the tailgate or below when we drill that in. Let's try to use a very thin or long extension on your drill bit to get it started. Alright, so we got the other screws in. As you can see, you need the protective tape there. And we got that screw in also. So, all 4 screws and then brackets are in. Next step is to work on the harness. Alright, now I'm under the truck, and this harness we're going to push through by depressing this clip and the one on the opposite side. You push those 2 in, and this whole harness pushes through, which I'll show you how that works in 1 second on the other end. That's all there is to it. He already had disconnected that, so. Alright, so this harness is there. Now we're going to, just in case, so this is how these 2 separate. Good.
Push this in, and then you pull this right out.
Nice and easy. Okay, good. Alright, now we got the Curt jumper harness, and we're going to attach this. Show you how this attaches. Alright, long side, plugs in. Yep, go ahead. Make sure it locks in place. Locked in? Okay. That plugs into the existing trailer harness. And that's it. Now everything shoves back in through the hole. Watch that the backup harness, the green wire, as you push that through first. Yeah, we don't want that to tear off. Probably got Shoving the whole harness back through the hole. Okay. Okay. Just like it was factory. Now all the rest of the work is going to happen behind there, and we'll attach a light bar, and then we'll wire tie everything up nice and neat. Alright, so for now we've just got this here. We've got the backup wire, the green one right here, and I just ran this clip over this bar and just hanging down to here for now, and now we're going to attach the light bar, and based on where the light bar wires are, then we'll figure out where we're going to plug everything in and wire tie everything up. Keep it away from the suspension, anything else that bounces around. Of course, keep it away from the exhaust. We don't want anything melting. And we'll be back in a second. We just got everything kind of dry fitted. We have it plugged in to the harness. Just want to double try. We're going to check everything to make sure everything works right. Hold on, Paulie, 1 second. Before we wire tie everything. All right, that's that brake?
Yeah.
Good.
I gotta turn the car off.
All right. Try signals. Good. Good. Flashes. Good. Backup light. Good. See? Reverse lights, like I said, works perfect. All right, shut it down. Okay, everything works, so now we're going to wire tie everything up. All right, so that's the backup green clip to the white wire clip, and I just black taped it. Now we're going to work on tying all the harnesses up. So the main hitch wire tied around here, which is part of the structure from the hitch itself, so that's not going anywhere. Wire tied this, and I'm going to follow the rest of this and tie it up. Alright, so we got all the wires. You can see the white wire run down, then it goes up above, and I tied all the harnesses together right there. Ran the white wire on this harness, so that's all locked up. Going back down this end, bear with me. And we got this all locked up here. They got nice and tight, not to interfere with the spare tire. If we have to drop that. Alright, looks good.